MPCC President Okram Ibobi stresses need to strengthen security along state border areas following yesterday's violence at Namli, Wangli and Choro villages in Kamjong district. Sinakaitel villagers take out protests at Mahar Regiment camp condemning recurring attacks on the village despite presence of security forces. Villagers demand stronger measures to ensure safety and security of villagers. Former BJP candidate from Kachamtong constituency, ex-BJP spokesperson and CSO leader Ilangbam Johnson resigns from BJP over Manipur crisis handling. Johnson accuses BJP of sidelining people of the state. BOSEM declares results of High School Leaving Certificate Examination 2026 with overall pass percentage recorded at 88.74%, which is 2.63% drop from last year's 91.37%. Speaker Tokchom Setabrata expresses concern over growing tendency among students and society to focus mainly on medical and engineering careers, encourages students to join administration. And Team Manipur enters semi-finals of Swami Vivekananda Under-20 Men's National Football Championship after defeating West Bengal 2-1. Manipur awaits opponent for first semi-final match on May 21st. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. MPCC President Okram Ibobi stresses the need to strengthen security along the state's border areas following yesterday's violence at Namli, Wangli and Choro villages in Kamjong district. Addressing media persons at Congress Bhavan today, Ibobi said both internal and external law and order mechanisms in the country have failed, questioning how long the people of the state would continue to suffer. He alleged that since the BJP came to power in Manipur in 2017, the state has witnessed a series of unwanted incidents, including the violence that began in May 2023, the Trong Laubi killings, recent incidents in Ukhrul district, and the latest attacks along the Indo-Myanmar border in Kamjong district, where houses and market sheds were torched. Ibobi maintained that both state and central governments should be held accountable for the prevailing situation. He also accused Assam Rifles personnel deployed along the border of remaining mere spectators during the violence. Questioning whether the state government or the center is responsible for maintaining law and order in Manipur, Ibobi further expressed disappointment over the silence of the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister on the issues facing the state.
Marang nahangi incident, Torong Laubigi incident, Tokriba incident mayam singsi, state ataida, Topa Todok Weramagadi, Honorable Prime Minister, Home Minister, Gujarat, the Topa Tarba, UP, the Topa Tarba, or any other state, Topa Taro, Moikam Queen Yen Legani. Big Krava state Silega, Moina, Toge, Yang Tova, High Noing Nang, Banging Angzo, Toning Tozo, let them suffer. High Bigi Monsi, Moi, Sarkar, Paiminariba. Honorable MLA na bhogwa foreign aggression yaure hayo Choroda Namlida amsung Wanglida toy biji am nakna Assam Rifle Station mafam ani hum de lairi baneba mapalom dagi kene bi ni hai amani hai men thangnariba koi international border da ne masi tawse adu border nga ibisi kari tawri noi kari yengi no Assam Rifle.
Speaking to media, MPCC Working President Victor Keshing stated that many villages in Manipur are located along the Indo-Myanmar border. He said Assam Rifles personnel have been safeguarding the frontier, but alleged that they failed to act during yesterday's violence in Kamjong district. Victor further criticized the deployment of state force personnel in sensitive areas without adequate weapons, while armed groups carrying sophisticated weapons infiltrated through the border. He also highlighted the absence of mobile network and electricity facilities in Choro, Namli and Wangli villages, blaming the government for the situation.
Question turning body ashid kanana ngakpi do no phigi lamise Assam Rifle haire una udabu saba khangna khangdabu saba na shuli villages sing se leri bise kilometer ahumari ki difference gap naktane distance se yam la pushnatte ashub yam sensitive oiba jaga sida central government na deployed of the harishu kari damakta state government gi sibai thabu ngamdabno sida deploy to ngamdabno unarmed police personnel manga turuk tara kamain law and order maintain to the no government po asigi response to amak the pianinge.
CPI Manipur State Council has demanded immediate intervention to stop violent acts carried out by Sioux Kuki groups in the state. The party also urged both the state and central governments to provide a specific timeline for restoring peace and normalcy in Manipur. Speaking to media today at Iravat Bhavan, Council spokesperson R.K. Amusana highlighted incidents of violence and atrocities committed by armed Kuki groups in Manipur over the past 3 years, claiming that such acts violated the law. He criticized both the state and central governments for their alleged failure to resolve the issues through legal measures and demanded resignation of chief minister and ministers if they cannot show that law prevails in the state.
Thabak tawbu ngamoidaba matam lenaba orgadi resign tawbiro anoba mayamna Manipur kanba ngamba lepak kanba ngamba marai khanjarani anoba mandate ama darkar leirabra madu propose tawningi sarkar pairiba CM na center da phasana hairaga athuba matamda noyani chungsinnadana Manipur gi problem je koknaba akhanaba aduguma thabak khara paikhalo mado miyam da thajaba piu miyam punamung center chu thajadre state chu thajadre thajaba leitre de koi hingba ngamoi aduna thajanaba poto madu to piu haidana communist party gi maikai dagi athuba problem se mayam je koknaba appeal tawjari.
Women of Sinakaitel village in Ukrul district today staged a protest march towards the Mahar regiment camp in the village after a villager sustained injuries in a recent firing incident yesterday afternoon. The protest was organized following repeated alleged attacks by armed Kuki groups in the area despite the presence of security forces, which villagers say have created fear and insecurity among the local population. Protesters demanded that security forces take stronger measures to prevent recurring attacks and ensure the safety and security of the villagers. It may be mentioned that during the attack that occurred yesterday afternoon, a 34-year-old man identified as Jipemshang Riva sustained critical injuries after being hit by splinters from gunfire. Former BJP candidate from Kashamtong Assembly constituency and CSO leader Ilangbam Johnson resigns from the BJP. Johnson announced his resignation during a press meet held at his residence in Ilangbam Lekai in Imphal today. He also stated that a formal resignation letter would be submitted to BJP Manipur Pradesh President. Along with his resignation, around 1,000 party members from the mandal level have also reportedly decided to quit the party. Explaining his decision, Johnson alleged that the BJP-led government fails to take appropriate and timely measures regarding the conflict that erupted in the state in May 2023. He accused the party of failing to prioritize political aspirations of the public and acting against public interests. He further stated that despite serving as BJP spokesperson since 2019, the party leadership repeatedly sidelined and ignored him. Johnson alleged that the government has been suppressing voices that speak for the rights and grievances of the people and claimed that leaders in the state are functioning only according to directions from the center. He also questioned the role of both the central and state governments in resolving the ongoing conflict, asking what concrete steps have been taken over the last 3 years. He raised concern over restrictions on movement between districts and the continued existence of buffer zones in the state. Johnson asserted that many people have begun losing faith in the BJP-led government, alleging that the party has failed to address the concerns and aspirations of the people. He added that he decided to leave the party in order to work more freely and sincerely in the interest of the public.
Chaba BJP na luchingwa sarkar asigi legak sigi oiba wafam matam mayek sengna hujiki Manipur crisis masigi context asida address to wangamdaba aduga laibak miyam na khalliba political aspiration sigi wangmada madu address to bugi mahutta onjal laga chaba aduga isagi ngamjadaba asonba aduna namjal lakanda matam haugraga masa matomta muchegini haibegi philosophy sida ngauraga leibaduna ngasi manipur sigi phibam si yogibani masimakna laibak thiba akhoi laibak asima akhoi haujiki phibam si leibani amukta ugijiba mawongda ngasidi manipur da de facto administration ahum leibadawna laibak ahum thogudawna three nation theory amada chathara phawbada party gi level legi lenga ki level legi madugi mayokta wamata su phongdokpa ngamdaba madu phongdoke haibesu yadaba laibak asibu nungsijaba leihau osida chawpa akhoi adugumba mioi ama oibani madu sor fulle suffocate tawi sor homba ngamakte sigumba tangkaktadi laibak miyamga loinana chatpaduna khwaidigi achumba khongthang oigani khanjaraga step asi ai lawjarakpani.
Responding to media queries, Silangbam Johnson alleged that the BJP has failed to work in the interests of the people of Manipur. He claimed that almost every action taken by the party has gone against public sentiment and asserted that a state cannot progress by creating fear and insecurity among its people. Johnson further stated that many leaders in the state have been unable to act independently on key issues and are instead functioning according to directions from the party high command. He claimed that despite being a party member, he had hoped the BJP would eventually take the right course of action, but was disappointed by the party's handling of the situation. He expressed shock that the party failed to take any action against those party MLAs who advocated for a separate administration from Manipur. He also questioned the party for giving a Deputy Chief Minister portfolio to the MLA who has been advocating separation. Johnson further alleged that the party has failed to openly acknowledge the role of Kuki militants in attacks involving sophisticated weapons against civilians in the state. Maintaining that the centre has failed to properly address the concerns and sufferings of the people, Johnson said he chose to resign from the BJP and speak out openly on issues affecting Manipur.
Rebellion amoida party manungda sigumba akogi laiba crisis manage tawna ba honarapada achau wang ma thoda ko su lawe horakpada adubu aikuna hauriba miyang ba saguna raka chatlakanda miyang gi matung ilaka chakada ba party duna aikoi high command gi order na supersede tawgi ba yaw paulelan hawkip si primary membership tagi bhawba ma si tanthokraba party no resolution lawna tanthoi madugi resolution do manipur gi media da thambaba ngam center na yade adudi manipur ki BJP political party aman hai magi party amagi organizational sovereignty to karai de legi.
Security forces continue search operations and area domination in vulnerable areas across districts of Manipur. Some weapons were recovered during search at Hengkap Court area under Churachandpur police station in Churachandpur district yesterday. Security team recovered 3 single-barrel rifles, 1.303 rifle, 1 Pompi, 4 rocket shells, 1 cylindrical IED weighing 500 gram explosive, 1 conical IED weighing 4 kg, 4 bulletproof jackets, 2 helmets, 7 fired cases of AK-47, 4 fired cases of 7.62 mm and 1 radio set charger. Unknown miscreants fired gunshots at the residence of 53-year-old Senjam Tomba at Tangkham Awang Lekai under Hengang Police Station in Imphal East District last night around 11 p.m. According to CCTV footage installed at the residential gate, 2 unidentified individuals arrived at the spot and fired around 4 rounds towards the gate before fleeing. In the attack, the windshield of a Hyundai Santro car parked inside the courtyard and a pillar of the residence were damaged. Motive behind the attack remains unclear. Family members stated that they had previously received monetary demands. A police team later arrived at the scene and carried out an investigation. Special court under the POCSO Act at Senapati has convicted a 48-year-old man in connection with a child sexual assault case involving a minor girl. The convict is identified as K. Bessie from Senapati district. According to the judgment delivered on May 7, the case was registered in March 2022 following a complaint lodged by a child line member after allegations of repeated sexual assault on the child surfaced. During the trial, the prosecution examined 14 witnesses, including the victim, police officials, villagers, and the medical officer who conducted the examination. The court observed that the testimony of the minor victim was credible and trustworthy and was corroborated by medical evidence and witness statements. Medical examination conducted at Dreams reportedly showed signs suggestive of recent forceful penetration. The court held that the prosecution had proved the case beyond reasonable doubt and found the accused guilty under Section 6 of the POCSO Act. Sentence hearing is on May 12. Results of Class 10 High School Living Certificate Examination 2026 conducted by Board of Secondary Education Manipur were declared this afternoon, with the overall pass percentage recorded at 88.74%. Education as Commissioner N. JOYSHREE officially announced the results at BOSEM office in Babupara. The results are available on menresults.nic.in, BOSEM official website, and DigiLocker. A total of 36,725 students appeared for the examination conducted from February 23rd to March 23rd across centers in both hill and valley districts of the state. BOSEM Chairman N.G. Bhogendra, Secretary S. Jite Lal, and Controller of Examination Ayam Toy were also present during the declaration program. Among government schools, 8,126 candidates appeared for the examination, out of which 6,308 passed, recording a pass percentage of 77.63%. In aided schools, 1,483 students appeared and 1,248 cleared the examination with a pass percentage of 84.14%. In private schools, 26,970 students appeared while 24,903 passed, recording the highest pass percentage of 92.34%. District-wise, Chandel recorded the highest pass percentage at 97.38%, while Zirbam recorded the lowest at 74.38%. Meanwhile, no student from 15 government schools, 11 aided schools, and 3 private schools managed to clear the examination this year. Speaking on the occasion, Commissioner N. JOYSHREE stated that this year's overall pass percentage declined compared to last year's 91.37%. He attributed the drop to stricter conduct of examinations and disruptions in the academic atmosphere. All India Thado Students Association congratulates all the students who have successfully cleared HSLC examination 2026 conducted by BOSEM. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satabrata expresses concern over the growing tendency among students in society to focus mainly on medical and engineering careers, stressing the need for students and parents to change their mindset. He was speaking today at a felicitation program organized for students of Millennium Institute of Sciences who excelled in Class 12 examination 2026 held at the school campus in Kwakaitil, Mayaikoibi. Satabrata highlighted the importance of proper family guidance for students up to Class 12 and discussions on better career opportunities for the future. He noted that in developed countries, children are encouraged to choose careers based on their skills and talents and stressed the need to focus on human resource development in the state. He also emphasized the importance of understanding subjects taught in the syllabus, stating that it would help in building a better society. Among those present at the program were MLA Sheikh Narul Hassan, Imphal West DCM Rajkumar, Waikong SDO Arvind Hanglem, students and their family members.
अखोई मणिपुर यामना लाइव थीरिसी लाइव फब सात्र जिकदाइनो हाइकंदा डॉक्टर इंजीनियर लोइ लेहौरे क्लास 2 पास तौरगा डॉक्टर तमनी इंजीनियर तमनी मखा केम खंद्रे अद मसी अखोई खै चोबो लाइव थीने याम इम्यु इना खुनबो मिसा पाइबा मसा मसु सिंची डॉक्टर लोइ ngौले इंजीनियर लोइ ngौले फारोदना द इंजीनियर नो साइ बिस्ट्रक्चर अंत कुइन जति फारोदना डॉक्टर दो अनाबो मपा लोइ इंजनि
Also speaking on the occasion, Kairao MLA L. Rameshwar said the number of individuals resolving issues through knowledge and the pen remains low, stressing the need for students to enter administrative field in the future. He urged teachers to instill patriotism among students. Meanwhile, Mayang Imphal MLA K. Robindro stated that nearly half of Manipur's total income is spent annually on students' education outside the state. He encouraged parents to enroll students in institutions within the state till class 12.
Thon ba me thoki bete madam na thoki bete India da so lisingari as 1960 ding ju phaw da 2020 buk da su thok che pon gi mala thok le gi adu masima no matam da physically panga ko ta ya ta bai ta adu na ko ki lam loi ba ko long gi lan yam da ka wei ba matang ase panjari gi hai ba angang sing hai nga phaba matik jaw matam da lebak si gi su ka yu makara lebak muksi ba ka thok bai thona da ma tambi na moja sing da i sai ti sum nising ja bane
yara ka di parents sing na school sing se 2020 change tok da ba school da lai ta school da like tabni hona ba parents singi satra dugi oja sing dugi mix up taroka tani phaba kolaktur se ai ta seno Manipur da hoji tarka tarif se like isu ya ma topper olak mo bote each and every person haying is we are doctor we are politician we are businessman we are ya am we are different profession choose properly ba ai no ji pa mi se se le ba koi khudima samaj si da productive oi ba thabak ama tol su tau se ne ba.
Mercy Explorer Academy held a felicitation program today at the school campus in Changangai, Uchekon, Imphal West, to honor successful students of the institution. During the program, students who secured ranks within the top 25 in COSIM Class 12 Council Examinations 2026, along with subject toppers, were felicitated with gifts and appreciation. Speaking on the occasion, Mercy Explorer Academy Principal T.H. Ibomcha said that the academy has consistently produced outstanding students and will continue striving to nurture more achievers in the future. Teaching and non-teaching staff of the academy were also honored during the program.
Your parents and send you here and to continue your further studies. And just I would like to mention you that the first and foremost duty of every teacher is to teach the students properly. So we all the subject concerned teachers and will give you a proper study and a better study for the next second examination and 2027. Outgoing Ograba, Sata Sati Chingadana, Mahiti Sabu Pangle, Adubu Lakadriba. Matang academic section today da akoy amuke hana kanna hona minaduna akoy ababari dal hana putok minasi haiba wahai se thamdariga.
Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on state level consultative workshop on preparation of district export action plan organized by District Handlooms and Textiles Imphal East. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. District Handlooms and Textiles Imphal East, under the aegis of Directorate of Handloom and Textiles, organized a state-level consultative workshop on preparation of District Export Action Plan (DEAP) for Imphal East District today. The workshop was held at Pantoibi Arcade in Wangkai with participation of members of Imphal East District Export Promotion Committee and various stakeholders. Speaking on the occasion, Director of Handloom and Textiles, Ilangbam Jiten said that the government of India has set a target of increasing the country's textile exports to $100 billion by 2030, and Manipur is also preparing to contribute towards achieving the goal. He expressed confidence that the proposal to develop Manipur as an export hub for handloom and handicraft products would receive approval from the concerned ministry. He further stated that Imphal East and Imphal West districts have been identified as aspirant districts, considering the strong potential of Manipur's handloom and handicraft sector. The department is also planning to propose inclusion of Thoubal and Bishnupur districts under the aspirant district category. Jiten noted that while many handloom and handicraft products of the state are currently meant for local consumption, efforts are underway to identify high-end products and potential exporters. He highlighted that Manipur has over 2 lakh registered weavers and a large-scale workforce which can help transform some districts into champion districts in the coming years. He also said that free trade agreements signed by the government of India with European countries could create new opportunities for weavers and artisans of the state. The department, he added, would extend necessary support to entrepreneurs and weavers capable of producing export quality products. The workshop was attended by Imphal East SDC, Ayam Suraj, Deputy Director of Weaver Service Center, Porampad Beauty Mili, Managing Director of Orient Processes, Guwahati, Pobitro Gohen, Exporter and National Awardee Chirom Indira Chanu, among others.
India workmanship, Ashoke Matik Yaman sector textile, apparel, including handloom, handicraft, and those people who are working on fiber. Senior, other young Mayam City workforce Mayam City. Asina, Podamatamda, Barosada, government India has tried to fight this economy through the workforce. City Mayam City, Tonopada, initiative Dorpewali, Dorpada, Aquin Asai, Changelama Tavaku, convergence of a lap of so, Matuki opportunities here, when see low one, low you in a might of Government India 2030, USD dollar, $100 target of them. But see, target of which the Baro Sarkana, Government India 100 aspiration district, she Haido over Tamil.
World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day 2026 was observed in Manipur today under the theme Unity in Humanity. In Bishnupur District, the Indian Red Cross Society Bishnupur District branch marked the occasion with a program held at the district mini secretariat. Bishnupur Deputy Commissioner and IRCS Bishnupur District branch President Pooja Ilangbam, Chairperson Mainam Ibemhal and several others attended the event. During the program, attendees paid floral tribute to Red Cross co-founder Henry Dunant. Speaking on the occasion, DC Pooja lauded the selfless contributions of Red Cross volunteers.
Red Cross ki mathodang se yamna selfless oiba thopa members ngaktani adugi mayamgi contribution se yamna chawi adugi saina selfless oiba service se khoi gi tungi laiba ngang sing dasu membership drive haitar kitang youth oiba kitang inkhal laiba ngang sing su khar yawhaninge kitang bhap tanaba haina haibadi akhoi gi society haiba semakpa haiba se mayam ka thopa masu changi adugo voluntary tauba voluntary la isana help tauzage isagi kanabagi khatang nataba but akoi society gi akoi gi environment gi akoi gi local gi damakta kamaina thokadage haibado sigi service sina utpanida akoi gi handaki membership drive ta schools and colleges tum kumbada su kitang yahaninge.
Director of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Ketrumayum Umananda today inaugurated the new Panchayat Learning Center of Haingang City Block Office at Luangshangbam. The inaugural program was attended by Haingang City Block Development Officer Ilangbam Amutoy, officials and staff of the block office along with representatives of self-help groups. Speaking on the occasion, Director Umananda stressed the need to strengthen infrastructure for development and called for collective efforts to improve blocks and panchayats.
Manipur da lay bakhugi panchayati raj gi rural development and panchayati raj hai bise khogi atopa mainstream India gi state singa changdam nabada khogi population gi basis to ergasu aduga infrastructure gi basis to ergasu natraga haibu da kitang khoiga moina kitang yang sakhibo haitare ko sigi room da lay mayam sudum ya bigini khali knowledge ta Tripura dum phajana sakut khre panchayat ki khogi area sing da ko Assam dum khoi hena chali tai budi manap chali hai dungai aduga khoi tamgadaba khonagadaba mayam wali sigi marak sida infrastructure is one of the most important component of the chocolate nabonapada. I know Larimatam, the Karimakitang, contribution Kitang Togirang and Kaliba Sumase, she inculcate the Wudoguni, she Yokatavuni.
Pre-production ceremony for Manipuri feature film Aigi Numitlay, produced under the banner of Nongpok Ningtao Films, was held at the conference hall of BB Bakery in Samuro, Imphal West today. Former Imphal West Zilla Parishad Chairperson Laishram Bobby, Film Forum Manipur Chairman K.H. Kuleshwar and BB Bakery proprietor Oinam Karnajit were present on the occasion. The story, screenplay and production of the film are by Meena Rani Mutum, while KP Das is serving as editor and director. The film features actors Kishan, Robinson, Jiteshwari, Idho, Narendra Ningomba, Geeta, Thoy Elias Mombi, Surbala, Aribam, Rima, Napoleon and Takilambam Rajan in different roles. Cinematography of the film is handled by Raju Khai, while Amit Tantha is the music director. Now the sports news. Manipur enters semi-finals of Swami Vivekananda Under-20 Men's National Football Championship under the aegis of All India Football Confederation after defeating West Bengal 2-1 in the first quarter-final match played today at RK Ashrama Ground, Narayanpur, Chhattisgarh. For the winners, Chanam Akash scored 2 goals at 79th and 90th minutes. West Bengal's lone goal was scored by Tanbir Dey at the 57th minute. The Manipur squad for the championship comprises 18 players, including 2 goalkeepers, 6 defenders, 7 midfielders and 3 forwards. M. Tombimacha is serving as the team manager, while M. Deven is the head coach. Manipur now awaits its opponent for the first semi-final match, scheduled to be played on May 21st. Wangkai MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar calls for preserving and promoting Mukna, a traditional sport passed down by forefathers over generations. He was speaking on the sidelines of GB meeting of All Manipur Mukna Association held at his residential quarter in Lamphil today. Arun Kumar, who is also the president of All Manipur Mukna Association, stressed the need to promote Mukna sports, noting that athletes of many other sports are able to progress from the state level to national and international arenas and build successful careers. The meeting was also attended by Amma Vice President O. Dharma and General Secretary M. Chorajit. During the program, members who had passed away were honored with a 2-minute silence.
Masana mayam singsing manungna ikoi muna haiba masana sisu yamna maru oiba masana amani machi ekoina ngasi ahal manjin thambira masing masana si ekoina ngasi section hokdana ekoina light hoktana masing hoktana thammaga machi bu mangan riba taragadi ekoi tumba yamna daita yaudaba yamna koi pai singdu kai kun uttabaga chapmana bani ai wakal leje yanta aduna ekoi ngasi horote be ekoina ngasi sigumba pai kun thambira majis game ngasi kannaba horaba Kamaina kan gadage haibase koi khanabagi matamdu yore.
In the I-League 2, the third home match of Neroka FC against Karbi Anglong Morningstar FC ended in a 2-2 draw today at Kumalampak Main Stadium. The I-League 2 is being organized under the aegis of All India Football Federation with participation of 9 teams on a home and away basis. Neroka FC Sangakfam will play their next home match against Sudeva Delhi FC at Kumalampak Main Stadium at 3 p.m. on May 14. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. MPCC President Okram Ibobi stresses need to strengthen security along state's border areas following yesterday's violence at Namli, Wangli and Choro villages in Kamjong district. Sinakaitil villagers take out protests at Maha Regiment camp condemning recurring attacks on the village despite presence of security forces. Villagers demand stronger measures to ensure safety and security of villagers. Former BJP candidate from Kashamtong constituency, ex-BJP spokesperson and CSO leader Ilangbam Johnson resigns from BJP over Manipur crisis handling. Johnson accuses BJP of sidelining people of the state. BOSM declares results of High School Leaving Certificate Examination 2026 with overall pass percentage recorded at 88.74%, which is 2.63% drop from last year's 91.37%. Speaker Toktom Satyabrata expresses concern over growing tendency among students and society to focus mainly on medical and engineering careers, encourages students to join administration. And Team Manipur enters semi-finals of Swami Vivekananda Under-20 Men's National Football Championship after defeating West Bengal 2-1. Manipur awaits opponent for first semi-final match on May 21st. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Scarlet Finch Aviation Institute